Hello and welcome to Ragnvald the Powerwork Builder. Today we are working on June's pack of the Dodge Charger. That's right, 5 months it took me to get package 18 and 19. But, these are package 18's books. 1 second. I just did a video on package 18. It'll be up on the channel soon. What I meant to grab was package 19. It took 5 months to get 18 and 19. And you might have saw in the last video, that's why it took 5 months. The painted roof section of the car. So I had, all the glass or plastic glass for the car and everything, but I couldn't put any of it together until I got this roof. So anyhow, on to package 19, which is June's package. Because we did April, and then we got stalled out on May, June, July, August, and September. So I just did May's video. Here's June's video, and then July's video is coming. They've got that in the works. So we are going to start on installing the rear view mirror and interior panels of the car. So here's the directions. So let's get into this. First off, I'm going to get my little magazine holder. That way I can kind of have that propped up in the corner over here. And we're doing 70. Hmm. 70, which is the small little package. Cut the bag open so we don't hurt the shop turtles. Or would that be the shop mices? Either way, we don't want to hurt any animals. So just get those out there. And then the first step, it says take the mirror bracket, which is this little thing, and attach it with a CM screw. Get the little mirror. There we go. See if I can kind of balance. There we go. So we got that on there like that. And then we'll take a little sticky off the mirror. And then we'll put our mirror on here. And it does have a little film on the front of it. I just kind of left it on there while I was building the mirror. So looks like we'll just kind of set that aside, and we'll move on to the pillars. So put that upside down. And then, so we got the pillars like this. So this will be, so would that be, I think that's this side actually. There is a little, oh, it does say left and right on the inside of it. It says left and right. So this would be the left side of the car. Yeah, so I was putting that on the right side. The left side, but the right side. So it does have one locating tab on it. Looks like it goes on there like that. And it's supposed to line up with this hole. I think it's supposed to line up with this hole on the body. There. Line that up with that, and then that clips in. Okay. So now that we got that in place, we want a BP screw. Which is one of our flange screws. Okay. That's on there. Now we'll just do the other side. Line up the hole first. And then that should line up the tab. There we go. And then we'll put another BP screw. And there we go. So we put the BP screw right there, and then we put the pillar right here. Okay. And oh, that's all it's saying to do. It's not even telling us to put the rear view mirror in. It was just telling us to put it together. Huh. Is there... Yeah, there must be another piece to it. That's why I think there's another piece to it. That's because I can see kind of the bracket, kind of where it goes, but it looks like you need one more piece. So anyways, that's 71. So now we'll move on to 72. And 72, we have the roof frame of the car. One nice big piece of roof frame. And oh, so we're putting the mirror onto the roof frame. That's why we didn't put it in on the last issue. And then we'll put the roof frame in with some LM screws. And then we're done. I don't know how well you can see that, but all those circles, that's where you put the LM screws. So, get my big package out here. Okay. I was kind of wondering what this piece was when I was looking at it. I wasn't quite sure what this piece was when I opened up the thing. Of course, it's all plastic. Get the screws out of there. Alright, so now it said that we need a CM screw. So I'm not even going to open those CM screws. I'm just going to use the one that I had from the previous stage, because I don't need to have extras. I mean, I got plenty of extras, but if you can use up all of them out of one pack, that's kind of the way to do it. Okay, so then we're going to attach this to our frame. All right. Now I'll take the little film off the front of it. And of course, that little film didn't really protect it very well. It's all sticky. Kind of left sticky on there. Well, I don't want to mess with that too much because I don't want to break it. There we go. All right. So we'll just throw this in here, and like they said that, I don't know how well you can see it, but put 2 LM screws here, 2 here, 1 in the middle, 2 here, 2 back here, and 2 back here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then we'll get that fastened down. So get one back here. And then we'll put one on this side. And then we'll pop in the front. Actually kind of goofed up a little bit, I think. I shouldn't have put the back down so hard. I should have just started all the screws just lightly and then go back and tighten them up. I got there, but I had to twitch with it just a bit. You know, we still haven't even got the front of the car. You know, the front part of the car for the main shell. And my Knight Rider car that I got right under here, it's already got the front frame and the front fenders, the doors. I don't have the doors for this. I don't have the front frame. This one's kind of working on its own different timetable as far as how you complete the shell. We got 2 more screws, and then we'll be able to move on to the next step. All right, and there's the inner frame done. And we'll just pick up our screws. All right, so then we're done with that stage. Now we're on to 73, where we start doing the tailgate panel. And there's the so let's get our tailgate panel out and we will start constructing. And then meanwhile, I'll just put this off to the side so that way we have enough room on our table. Oh, and if I didn't mention, this is brought to you by Fanhome. It's not sponsored by them. Just who produces the kit. I pay for this all out of my pocket. So some of my friends are saying I'm kind of crazy for spending this kind of money on something like this. But, you know. Okay, so we got 2 little springs. We don't want to lose those. We got some more AP screws. Alright, so first off, what are we doing? So we're going to take these 2 things here, and we're going to squeeze a spring in between and then put it on here, so it basically makes a catch, a spring-loaded catch. And we want the 2 little tabs. I guess there's tabs on both sides, aren't there? I think we want the rounder tabs on the inside. Because you can see it looks like there's a rounder tab and there's a square one. So I think it's the round ones that go on the inside. So you do kind of want to pay attention to that little detail. Yeah, I think that's right. It's kind of hard to make it out from the picture, but I think that's right. Well, I can see this being very fiddly. Okay. I got the spring kind of stuck on there. Now I just gotta get it to sit where it needs to. think that's on there. Okay, now once you get that on there, then we got to put that on the back of this. Try not to let it ping off on you. Which it did. I'm just wondering if I don't have that in the right way. Maybe it goes on here like this. Doesn't really open very well. Anyhow, okay, so AP screws. Because they show the spring being really compressed in there. And they actually show two springs, I mean two different ones. One is a E spring and one is a G spring. How the heck are you supposed to know which is an E spring and a G spring? Let me just look at this a minute. I may not even have this right. I might be trying to use the G spring on the latch, and I should be using the G spring on the button. Yeah, okay. It's gonna be kind of hard. It probably don't really show, but that's a black spring. It is smaller. That's the C spring. And then that's a silver spring, which is G. And oh great, I just lost my G spring. Ah, there it is. Little thing tried to get away from me. Okay, let's try this again. So we want to put the black spring on the clamp. And I still think you want to put the rounder side to the inside. I'm just trying to make sure I get this orientation right, because this doesn't quite seem like it was orientating right. Yeah, I think that'll work. So it'll look like that. And then we want to take this piece with the two little notches facing inward, take our latch, our push pin, put it in there, and then take our little G-spring, place it in the middle of that, and then we're going to attach that with a couple more AP screws. All right. So this goes on just kind of like that. And then if you push on that, it does slightly work the jaw. I might actually take that apart and flip it around the other way and just see what it does. But it does work. Anyhow. Oh, I might play with it later. All right, well that's 73 done. Our last book for this month, the month of June. So now we get to put the taillights together. So we'll have fun putting the tail light panel together. And that's what it'll look like. So let me just go over here and get the taillights off the car, and then we can commence to building this issue. Oh. Alright. I got lots of screws in here. We got KM screws, CP screws, DP screws, QP, I think, and a whole mess of PP screws. Okay, so what we're doing first off is we're going to take our taillight wire and we'll plug it into a little bezel. We want the plug end to be on the left side of the car. So the longer wire goes over onto the right side of the car. Trying to be careful not to bend the wires too much, they'll snap off on me. And that won't be a good thing. I accidentally had my Knight Rider fog lights break on me because the wire came off. I'm just trying to make sure that's in there enough. Because one went right, one went all the way in, and the others are just kind of like somewhat in. Alright, there we go. So those are in. Now we need to take the lenses and put the I'm just trying to figure out which way they want these lenses, because one side's got like a little groove in it and then the other side doesn't. And this is 74D and that's 74E. because the picture shows the little groove right there goes up toward the, I'd say that's the middle part of the bumper. So this, yeah, this is the left side. So they want this to go on here. No. Doesn't. Oh wait, does that? No, wait. Because the screw tab, here we go. Yeah, this one goes on this side. Because you want to match up the screw holes on it. What I'm trying to figure out though is okay. So what they're saying, so that all right. It's kind of hard to understand what they're saying, but but yeah, they can't. Yeah, they only go on one way. So there's like a piece of plastic that sticks out on the back side. That has to go. That goes outward like that. So the flat side goes in. Okay. So DP screws. DP. Okay, that one's on. Okay, got that one. I had that lined up. What happened? There we go. Alright, so got that together. Now we'll take our taillights and put them into our bezel. Getting them the right way around, obviously. Because like I said, that little piece that sticks out, that's kind of the lip of the light. And we put 4 CP screws into that. That's not right. The holes don't line up. Okay. Alright, this is not making any sense. As they say, put CP screws in it, but oh, I got the wrong. Got the wrong piece. Never mind. They want the panel part. So this goes in to here. Looks like the tabs go up. Okay, so the wires are supposed to be at the bottom. And the plug is supposed to be on the left side. And the 2 tabs go on the top, 1 tab goes on the bottom. I'm just trying to figure out how these wires are supposed to go in here. They just sit flush against that. They don't really tell you how to put the wires. Okay, so I'm just struggling with this for a little bit because I'm not understanding where they're saying to put some of these wires. At least for this one side. I'm trying not to break the wires either. But I'm trying to get the thing to go into its happy little home. And I need to get the wires out of the way for it to go into its happy little home. Okay. Now they said that this wire is supposed to trace this way and out this little gap here. There's a gap on this one. Oh, I got that turned around. Two tabs go at the top. There we go. Got that in there. Yes, no, maybe. And I don't think it's not sitting in there right. There. Hopefully, when this is all said and done, hopefully these taillights will work. So that wire just kind of traces right there. Okay, so now that we did that, now we need to bring the car back because we need to piece this all together. And we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 PP screws. Okay. So I'll get the body of the car. Put a couple pieces off to the side. So this goes on from the inside. Something like that. And then this goes on from the outside. Well, let me see. There. Oh, come on. Stay on there. I just had to see how to pop that piece on there. Okay. I don't want to get that wire trapped. There we go. Okay. Now we'll get our PP screws out and we'll get that all bolted together. Well, maybe, maybe not. Okay, let's see. Maybe this is going to take a little bit more effort than I thought. One upper and one lower. Yeah, okay. So this is going to take a lot more work than I thought. 'Cause I'm not quite understanding this. Okay, because I can see where the screw holes are. Okay, so there's one right there. There's one down here at the bottom. Okay. Okay, so that's a locating pin. So, Yeah, there's one right down here at the bottom next to that latch and one down here. Okay. So put this in like that. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn this thing over because I think I'm going to try to work from the top down. Maybe that might work better. Okay. I'm going to try to work from the top down. I know where the top screws are. Problem is the car is kind of in the way of really getting at these screws. Well, you know what? This is going to take forever. And I'm not getting it to go on there. No. That's... I don't even know if the screw's even biting. Yeah. You know, I'm going to fuss with that off camera. It's going to take a while for me to get those PP screws in. Okay, well, anyhow, oh, you know what? I think I might be screwing up a little bit. This upper ledge, I just saw this upper ledge. Hang on a minute. So, this back part, I might be able to get this on here after all. This back part has 2 PP screws. And then this top ledge, it actually gets held on with CP screws. Okay, there we go. So we got that shelf on there. We got the inside piece on with 2 PP screws. Let me get my CP screws and see if I can't get a few CP screws in there to hold the tail light bezel. All right. Yeah, that's not going anywhere. Okay, I'll finish the rest of that later. I'm not going to bore you with the rest of putting all these screws in, but you get the gist of it. I've got the taillight panel on there. What I do want to do in this video before I end it is I want to bring the car over and we're just going to set the body of the car down. But first off, I got to get my wire to my tail light hooked up. And that's proving to be just a hair difficult. There we go. All right, there we are. Now just flip on a little power thing. And by the way, you can get one of these from Powerwork Upgrades. They sell these. And the company's going out of business at the end of the year. So if you want anything like this for your models where you don't have to use the batteries, powerworkupgrades.com will hook you up. So now let's push the button inside the car. And there's the taillights. Pretty awesome. I like that. It almost would be kind of cool if the, whole thing would kind of light up red, and then, and then you'd have just your, marker lights there. But, yep, that's cool. So we're gonna leave it right there. I do have package 20 coming, so we'll be able to continue on with that. But for now, I'm gonna bid you a farewell. I'm gonna put the rest of the screws in the back of the trunk pan here, and then it will go right back up there on the top shelf there, where the dust cover is, until I get that package. So until then, I've been Ragnvald the Powerwork Builder. Please like, share, comment, and please subscribe. It helps my channel out, and last time I looked, I had 99 unsubscribed, but I'd love to get that number down. So, thanks for watching.